when Mr. and Mrs. Killamquick come into the nursery and they want an indoor plant that you just can't kill, here's half a dozen ones that I recommend. First of all, you've got your iron plant, or us knowledgeable horticulturalists to show it off, and we call it an aspidistra. So aspidistra, very, very tough. Can't go in the hot sun. It'll grow indoors, grow outdoors, grow in your undercover area. Beautiful plant. And this one here has little lovely golden dots on it, but you can't kill it. Then you've got your umbrella tree. Now your umbrella tree grows like crazy. Put this sort of half indoors, half outdoors, put it fully indoors, put it wherever you want. Treat it a little mean, and it'll just grow and grow and grow. By the end of summer, this will be up like that and really, really bushy. Lovely, luscious, tropical look to it, but really tough. And when you get sick of it, you just put it out in the garden and it'll flourish into a beautiful big tropical tree. Now here, we've got our Ponytail Palm, and this will grow and grow and grow, indoors, outdoors, wherever you want. It gets a beautiful big base on it and a lovely big sort of top like this. And if it gets too big, you just chop it off here and it gets all little babies around it. So, and you can't kill it. You'll have this for the next 20 or 30 years. This is the tree you're not going to kill. Then here, if you came to my house, this is the longest living palm at our house. We got one about half this size 12 or 14 years ago. And we've had it out in the fernery, we've had it all around the garden, we've brought it inside. It doesn't want to be in the hot sun, but it'll go indoors or outdoors. And then we've had it in the house, and after 12 years, it's about this tall, really, really bushy. If you had to buy one like that, it'd be $300 or $400. Amazing palm tree to have, and they get more and more stems on them, and that's called a lady palm. Now here, I got one of these years ago. It was too sick to sell, and we took it home and we looked after it in the house. My partner really looked after it, and these days it's about this high and this wide, and we forget to water it for weeks, and a few leaves drop off, and I think, boy, I better go water that. But this is the toughest and best indoor tree, Ficus Benjamina, that I've ever come across. So if you need something big as an indoor tree, you cannot beat a Ficus Benjamina, and you can forget all about them, and they'll still hang in there for you. They're fabulous. Now here, we've got your rubber tree. Now, years ago, when I was a kid, everybody, you went to their house and they had a sort of an ashtray up on a little stand, and next to it they'd have a rubber tree, and everybody had a rubber tree, and they used to compare notes on their rubber trees and talk about rubber trees. And they were so common that they actually went out of fashion. But these days, they're back in fashion, and it's cool to have the old ashtray up on the stand isn't so cool anymore, but your rubber tree, very cool to have, but really, really tough. And once they get too big, you can stick them out in the yard, but they grow and grow and grow, big luscious leaves. And in Melbourne, they'll grow outdoors, they'll grow in the hot sun, they'll grow in the shade, they'll grow in the corner in the house, or they'll grow in your sort of undercover area. So rubber trees grow anywhere, tough as anything. The indoor plant you can't kill, and here's half a dozen indoor plants you can't kill.